Welcome back in, guys, to another Ark Tips video. And today we're going to talk about probably the best, in my opinion, wood gatherer, which is a mammoth. And it's not that other dinos don't gather wood. Obviously, you have, like, for example, the beaver gets wood, theories, stuff like that. But in my opinion, so let's just quick check on the saddle requirements. Is at level 31 is when you unlock their saddle. And honestly, I get so many mammoth saddles and drops, so you're probably gonna get one in a drop anyways. But continuing on with this series of, like, okay, let's say you got a pterodon now. It unlocks what seems to be a very, very useful dino. And if you followed earlier in the series, I was like, hey, trike is what I'm going for on my early game tame. Basically, my main one that I want to get. Well, this kind of not only does the wood gathering, which you need, and way better instead of like getting like a beaver or something like that. It also can help protect you as well. It's got huge knockback. It does solid damage, like kind of replaces the trike, and it also gathers berries and stuff like that. So the mammoth is probably the next upgrade on the trike, and the fact that you can get both thatch and wood kind of puts it over the edge for me. And the fact that they're so abundant. So when you have, and I gotta go find, where did I put my pterodon? He's somewhere up here. When you have such an abundant of these things, because, listen, I happen to just live right outside the snowy area, but look, like, you go anywhere in the snow area, like, mammoths are everywhere. They're easy to find decent levels of, and taming them can be tricky, but it's really not that bad. A lot of the time, I'm sitting on a rock and shooting them with an arrow. That's usually what I end up doing, especially with the whole thing. So look, you already got a 110, a 40. So obviously they're fighting a lot of gross things. Same with these guys down here, it looks like. Another 110, level 35, level 80. Also got a dude stuck in a ice area. So obviously the ice area is spicy. I'll give you that. But there's also a good chance you're going to find a high level, and if you're able to clean out all of the dinos, or the mammoths end up cleaning out all the dinos, which is entirely possible and probable, they really do. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. So I'm just trying to find someone that's kind of peaceful. They will come after you in groups. So if they're next to you, kind of same as trikes actually. Whoops, falling. So that is one thing, but they're also very slow, so you can kind of fly back and forth if you want to and just shoot them with arrows or do whatever you want to do on that side of it. What level are you? Level 15. You're a good example. Yeah, I know. You're going to be a great example for me. Alright, boom. And they don't do well with rocks, so if you can kind of, like, bug them. Oh yeah, and they get headshots. They usually take a second to, like, oh, look at that, he's already down. Now, if I was a good Ark player, I would have cleaned out all of the bad stuff over here. Oh yeah, he's gonna be all upset at me. Alright. Everything looks pretty calm right now, so that's fine. But yeah, so obviously these guys eat your vegetation, your berries, easy to give them. Or I have kibble, for example, so I can just give this one kibble. and it'll tame out right up real quick. I just, again, wanted to quick show an example of taming one. If they're higher level, they're going to take a lot longer to tame, but if you can find a rock to sit on and just shoot at it, like, that's probably an easy way to just go about it. And so with that, and the abundance and the fact that you now have a pterodon, because that's what I said to grab, and then in the process, I hope you're also looking for a Doedicurus. With those combos, you now can build whatever you want, and that's kind of the goal, because before you move to your new base location, it's nice, especially if you're at level 50 and have cryopods. It's nice to have the ability to bring a lot of that stuff with you, or those dinos with you, that are going to help you build your new base instead of having to build it all by hand. And like I said, the thing with mammoths, there's just so many positives, and we're going to take one of mine out that I have. Oh, yay. Yay, you've tamed. Great, okay. Alright, give me back my other kibble. And we're going to quick unclaim you because I don't actually need you. I just give you a free level up. Alright, see you, buddy. Good luck. Hopefully you do well with whatever scary things live over here. But yeah, I just wanted to doing a quick example of taming one so you can see it. But as you can see, they're not the most difficult things to tame. They do the whole yelly thing, which gives you a debuff and damage and whatnot. But really, like, they're not that intimidating. The cool part though is when you tame one, how much weight you have with this guy. Okay, so here's one. This is the main one I usually use to go process stuff. So we'll just quick take. This is a griller guy. I can't remember. It's a guy. So we'll take this guy. Look at all this crap that is already in his inventory. Yeah, what do we have? 2,400 weight. Quick, let me check actually the numbers real quick. Well, yeah, we have 52 points to add it into weight. So obviously, this one's a little bit boosted, imprinted, and all that kind of stuff. So, but this guy I can take out, and I have no concern. Obviously, I have no points in a melee or anything about anything when I take this guy out, pretty much. Like, the only thing I'd be worried about is maybe like a Giga. Everything else, for one, the knockback is incredible, kind of like a trike, and then he does real damage too. But as far as oh, go to hell. Yeah, 200 damage. And as you can see, we're also grabbing more stuff. So I'm on a controller right now, so right trigger for me. You do this, you get all your berries in your thatch in some wood. And it does a huge area, and then if you press the A button for me, now you get the wood. So you get everything that you possibly need, and why I love mammoths so much. Obviously the challenge is they're big, but you know what? If you have a nice sized base, that's not a problem. And they really do a lot of the processing work for you. Being able to, even if you need berries for narcotics or stuff like that, like, there's just nothing that's, or they just check so many boxes for you, and is why the next thing I would recommend is getting one of these things after you get a pterodon, along with a Doedicurus, because those are the two main resource gathering dinos, or at least the basic resources. We will talk about some more resource gathering stuff in the very near future, but I just wanted to see if I could go hit something. I mean, we can go hit the trike, which is literally what this guy's upgrading on, just to kind of give you a perspective on what this guy can do. I mean, the trikes are kind of mean, so we'll go. Obviously, they're not the fastest either, but that's okay. Like, I luckily live next to an area full of trees and bushes, so. All right, turn around, buddy. Yeah, see the knack back? Dude's not even hitting me. And that wasn't even like the fun attack. Let's see if we can do a fun attack. We might have to go over here and go beat some stuff up. But again, like, these guys hold their own just fine. My dude's got, oh, wrong tab. He's got 7,000 health. He's imprinted, but I don't think I have any points into health, which is pretty good. I can actually, it's 37 points into health, imprinted. So, honestly, dude, like, fantastic base health to deal with any serious people that are coming to mess with you and whatnot. So, definitely am gonna recommend. I just want to show off his other really cool attack, the big stomp. Yeah, it's a big aerial attack or area attack, and oh, I guess there's no fishies there. There's something right there. There you go. Doing 289 damage again. No points in the melee. This is just how he came, imprinted. So, like I said, mammoths are definitely one of my favorite creatures, especially for getting resources, and is something that you should definitely be looking into as soon as you can. Like I said, saddle unlocks at level 30, but getting over to the snow biome without a flyer is a bit sketch. Oh, and if you have trilobites, guys, make sure to kill them. Because, let's see, do I have... What are you? Alright, because they get amazing resources too. Yeah, look at all that. Alright, cool. Sorry. It's just a force of habit. You see a trilobite, you gotta make sure you take it out. But yeah, guys, if you guys are liking these videos and kind of hopefully a somewhat okay guide on kind of what dinos you should be looking to progress as you progress through the levels, and hopefully this helps out a little bit. But yeah, so my recommendation definitely is the mammoth for getting wood and berries or whatever you want to get. Honestly, it's a fantastic tame, and this guy makes it really easy to get one. And then along with the cryopod, you just cryopod it out of there. I mean, honestly, since I live right next to the snow biome, I probably would just make a saddle and walk it out. But yeah. Alright, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, I know I'm dying of thirst. There we go. Alright, we fixed it. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to add those in. And again, thank you for checking it out, and until next time, we'll see you later.